We've also, and you sent me this with great glee, Purple, and I want you to explain to the millions of listeners.
Yep. Well, this was sent to me last night by a guy with the Twitter handle of Auto Matt, and he's pointed out something, Jim, which does need to be raised on air. There's one of us in the box, and we know it's Bill, had played in 4 grand finals.
You've got the order right now.
And they all happen to... We're ready, Bill, for this one.
Right?
Yeah. 89, 92, 94, 95. Opponents in order: Hawthorn, West Coast, Carlton.
Yep.
And we learnt last year, Bern, that Bill was happy to provide his services for the reunions of the teams that won 2 of those 4 grand finals.
Nice way
that
to put
being West Coast Eagles, Jim. And you brought this to the attention of our listeners last year.
92 and 94.
So the 2 West Coast Eagles premierships, Bill's happy to go and attend as a member of the losing team.
Yep.
Auto Matt
paid for it,
raises this last night. There is a function in July of this year revolving around the 1989 grand final. Jason Dunstall's attending, John Platten, Dipper, Derm, all the Hawthorn greats are
it's the
attending.
Hawthorn reunion of the 89 premiership, the famous 89 premiership.
The most famous grand final
Bill wouldn't
played
be going to that.
in the history of VFL football.
Don't tell me.
And there is a flag doing the rounds with Billy Brownless on the list, Jim.
No.
Fat.
Now, so who's putting... Where is it at, this thing?
It's in an establishment in Geelong.
Yes. So it's a grand final, 3 players from each side. So Dermot, Mark Yates,
Fat.
Buddha,
Yeah.
me, and a couple of
You've lost the
donkeys
game,
from
Bill.
Hawthorn.
And you fell over in the goal square in the game.
No, that's right.
1989,
Yes.
92 and 94.
Yes.
All reunions you've attended as a member of the losing team.
Just waiting for Carlton, Jim.
Wow, funny you say
Interesting.
Funny you should say that.
Interesting you say that. Because Purple and I are saying there's only one necessary here to make the box set. And that is when the Blues celebrate their famous 95 victory.
Yes.
Yeah.
Will they have any interest in Bill attending? So what we thought we'd do is get to the most famous Blue ever.
Who?
The captain.
Sticks.
The great Sticks Kernahan.
Stand by
Just to say... Chip, are you there?
Oh, he's got him.
I'm here, boys.
Stand by your man.
Now, the greatest ever Blue. Do you have, the next time the 95 team celebrate that most famous of premierships, any interest in Bill attending?
Please.
JB, as you know, we respect everything Billy's done in the game and is still doing in the game, but I think he contributed enough that day. He may not be required that even. Plus, I hear the fee is quite absorbent.
At least I'll crack a couple of gags. It'll be funny.
That's right.
What, unlike Diesel?
And Diesel, actually, if he's got his medication right, he's actually funny.
He's opened up the last 10 years. He didn't talk for 40 years.
Exactly. Now he's one of the funniest blokes going around. So when is this, Sticks? 95? So what are we, 2025?
2 years.
Yeah, we're coming up. We're coming up in a while. Yeah, we're trying to get an 87 one. We missed through COVID, so that's on the move now.
Please, Sticks, just tell all the organisers attached to whatever it is you may be doing, just to put a line through the possibility of Bill attending. Please.
I think it's out, Damo. It's done and done.
Can you actually have a reunion when there was a bit going on behind the scenes there for Carlton when they took it off us, of course, the Cats?
So what, Stephen?
Are you opening up cans of worms?
He is, I think. Yeah, we're trying to.
What Stephen's been able to do then is rip a couple of his premierships out
Yeah.
and just land them on you.
But guess what he'll take into the reunion, Jim? He'll have 6 of the Crown Lager.
Right, of the Prides.
6 each hand, so there's 12, because I saw him one day. I said, you're only drinking 12 tonight, Sticks. And he goes, the missus has got the other 12. She's walking behind him, and she had
It's always a carton entry, boys.
It was fantastic.
Of all the success you had, Sticks, that game, that day of 1995, that would have been the easiest victory lap you would have basically ever been part of before the game even started, wouldn't it? Playing Geelong in that game?
Well, I think the Cats were favourites for it, Dave, if you remember. But, yes, it was nice being 10 up at half time. I remember when we were 15 up at three-quarter time, Diesel said, I'm giving you a rev up at three-quarter time. And Diesel says, mate, we're 15 goals in front. You can't lose. I said, shut up, mate. Just get on with it.
Hey, Sticks, was there any concern or chat pre-game
Yes.
about number 16, Bill Brownless? Did you see him out there?
But we know that Bill made up one of the two biggest combinations, Ablett v Brownless, in the history of the game. But we spent a bit more time on the number 5. must be truthfully said. But look, not many played that well, Bill. We had a good day today.
Well,
No, we were terrible.
What the great man can do, quietly, is maybe explain to you how to play in a losing grand final too, because in 93, when Essendon got the better of the Blues, you just managed to snaffle 7.
Kicked 7.
7?
Really?
And kept them in it.
Didn't
right
give
through.
him off? Didn't give him
No
off?
one else played well. He just kicked 7.
How would
I'm
you...
not sure we were in it that day either at all.
Oh,
but,
you're in the third quarter when you kicked your 5th or 6th, I think.
You're not going to the 93 reunion as the loser, are you?
No, it's against the rules that Bill's done through, but for God's sake.
Actually, that'd be this year.
All
Who
right,
did
great
you
man.
play on? Were you on Benny Graham or who were you on?
Benny Graham, yep, most of the day, yep.
Who do I have? That bloody fullback. What's his name? Sexton.
Was it Sexton?
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
Martin
a pain in the
Sexton,
neck. I couldn't get away from him at all. See,
You were
Sauce-
very aggressive at half time, Bill. There was a bit going on at half time.
What
Oh, that was that game, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, what about
Karate
I got Ian Chris there. I had belt the crap out of him. I was on top of him. And
You're a
then,
bully,
And
Bill.
Kuda
You're a
came from
bully.
nowhere.
then Kuda crawled out of his bum, of course, and grabbed me. And Kuda had me up on the fence. I didn't know what was going on.
Hey, we're going to let you go, great man. Thank you for that.
Good on you, boys.
Well
Have a good
done,
one,
Six.
lads. See you, boys.
I think we know that they've got no interest in Bill
No,
attending
no, no.
the reunion.
Actually, you missed one, Damo, because in about 3 weeks, the 1963 Geelong team
You're not going to
are celebrating 60 years. 60-year premiership reunion.
You're not going to
Guess who's...
Were you born in 63?
You weren't even born.
No, I wasn't born.
You might have been the mascot or something.
Keynote.
Key night.
Why would you be keynoting that event?
Because they like to see the champs now and just see. I can tell them how the game's played now.
Yeah, key night.
So 63 premiership coming in about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
They're about 80. Johnny Sharrock and that, 79
Yeah,
years.
they played in the game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they were in the
they're
game,
Geelong
yeah.
premiership players, Bill.
I was -4.
Don't put any to sleep, Bill.
And then he teared it up in 07,
I know,
Jim, when
made that
they
about
finally
himself.
broke that drought.
When we
yeah.
won.
Yeah.
Not we, they.
Only by
they.
120
I was
points.
in the pocket, kick forward.
So that's,
Crying in the pocket.
that's the takeout for me, is not only the great man, obviously a premiership captain and a superstar, but also when they lost a game, he still managed to kick 7.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Well-
stood up.
What did I kick?
You fell over. You actually fell over in the goal square.
With no one anywhere near you.
And you lost the game by 6 points.
Yeah. Oh, no.
You fell over in the
And if you
square.
have a look at it, it's
I
a
might have
bloody
gone through
goal.
it.
Bill
Yeah.
reckons it went through in
Yeah.
the tit.
I've looked at it
There's a
many
big
times.
hole in the goal square. A meteorite hit it.
We're off to a break. Lots of news
Quiz,
kicking around, by the
quiz,
way. Yeah, there'll be a big quiz. Also, Nuff. And,
Well done, Sticks.
you know, what a legend he is.
good
good is
man.
he?
And also, we have Nuff.
Yes. No. Big
That
sheet
looks
here.
like a big sheet.
Yeah.
Well, you've
couple
already
of pages,
stuffed.
actually.
Go through Jay-Z's text
Nick
again.
Foster.
That'll make it.
Jack Wallace.
Shut up.